Most people read the Bible for comfort, but the world's most powerful icons read it for strategy. Behind the poetic verses of Psalm 27 lies an ancient wealth code, a psychological and spiritual blueprint for manifesting abundance from absolute zero. Napoleon Hill, the man who spent 20 years decoding the secrets of self-made billionaires, discovered the exact same creative force that King David used to build an empire from a shepherd's field. Today, we are unlocking this code. We are bridging the gap between ancient scripture and the modern science of financial success. If you've been working hard but feel like you're hitting a glass ceiling, it's because you haven't activated the software. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The frequency of light, definiteness of purpose. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Psalm 27:1. In the Wealth Code, light translates directly to absolute clarity. Napoleon Hill stated that definiteness of purpose is the starting point of all riches. You cannot attract what you cannot see. When you activate the first line of the code, you are asking the infinite intelligence to illuminate the path to your goals. Most people work in the dark. They have vague wishes, but no clear vision. By declaring this verse, you are programming your reticular activating system to filter the world for opportunities. Without this light, you are just a dreamer. With it, you become a visionary architect. Chapter 2. The Psychological Stronghold, Emotional Capital. The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Psalm 27:1. Riches are won in the mind before they ever appear in the bank account. This is the code for emotional capital. Hill's research proved that the stronghold is a mind disciplined against the fear of poverty. If your inner world is weak, no amount of money can stay with you. You will subconsciously blow it or run away from growth. This verse is your mental firewall. It protects your wealth software from the viruses of scarcity, envy, and doubt. When the market crashes or a deal fails, the stronghold keeps you standing. Chapter 3. Eliminating the invisible enemies, self-sabotage. When the wicked advance against me to devour me, they will stumble and fall. Psalm 27:2. Forget physical enemies. Your greatest adversaries are procrastination, imposter syndrome, and the fear of failure. They don't shout, they whisper. In the science of success, these are the invisible enemies of productivity. The Wealth Code reveals a secret. When you keep your dominant thought on your higher purpose, these enemies lose their balance. Faith and fear cannot occupy the same space. By moving forward even when you feel unqualified, you force your internal sabotage to stumble and fall. You are not fighting people. You are fighting the old version of yourself that is afraid of being rich. Chapter 4. The Principle of Active Waiting, the Compound Effect. Wait for the Lord, be strong and take heart, and wait for the Lord. Psalm 27:14. Here is where 90% of people fail, the waiting period. In our world of instant gratification, waiting feels like defeat. But the Wealth Code reveals that waiting is actually the incubation period of your success. Napoleon Hill observed that success often hides just one step beyond the point where most people quit. This is active waiting. It means you continue to sow, continue to network, and continue to act with excellence even when the results aren't visible yet. God isn't denying your wealth. He is preparing your character so that when the millions arrive, they don't destroy you. Chapter 5. Connection with the Infinite, the Mastermind. One thing I ask from the Lord, this only do I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord. Psalm 27:4. David, the wealthiest man of his time, didn't ask for more gold in this verse. He asked for connection. Napoleon Hill called this the mastermind principle, connecting with a higher intelligence to receive ideas that your ego cannot produce. True wealth is a byproduct of inner alignment. When you dwell in that state of higher consciousness every morning, you receive million-dollar ideas. Outer strength is always a reflection of inner connection. If you want to see a change in your harvest, you must first change the quality of your seeds in the silence of the morning. Chapter 6. Unshakable Courage, Dominating Fear. Though an army besiege me, my heart will not fear. Though war break out against me, even then I will be confident. Psalm 27:3. Napoleon Hill identified the 6 ghosts of fear, with the fear of poverty being the most destructive. The wealth code dissipates these ghosts. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the decision that your vision is more important than your current circumstances. You might be besieged by debt, medical bills, or family tension right now. But the code tells you, do not focus on the army, focus on the promise. When you have an unshakable core, you can look at a crisis and see an opportunity. This is the millionaire mindset in its purest form. Conclusion: activating the code. Psalm 27 is the ultimate manual for global prosperity. It proves that the light of clarity combined with the courage of the soul creates the physical reality of wealth. The code is now in your hands, but as Napoleon Hill said, knowledge is only potential power. It becomes real power only when organized into a plan of action. To activate this frequency in your life today, move from being a spectator to being a creator. Comment below, Wealth Code activated. By writing this, you are signaling to your subconscious and the universe that you are ready to receive. If this revelation hit home, share this video with one person who needs a breakthrough. Subscribe to this channel to continue decoding the laws of the universe and the secrets of the masters. Your victory is not a maybe, it is already written in the code. I will see you at the top.